It's a huge problem, and it's an increasing one, and it's the new face of terrorism. Going to Somalia and going to Syria, we think we've got over 500 Britons currently abroad, and they all could pose a threat to the UK and our national security if they were to return.
And what's the answer here? Because there are those that simply say, you know, we should be locking these people up when they try to return. Is that the solution?
I don't think criminalising whole swathes of people is ever a solution. I think we should be investing time and money into prevention rather than cure, and that's why I'm encouraged by the report from the MPs today.
Yeah. So, what should happen when they come back? Is it that there should be a unit which is set up to identify who they are and then to intervene in some way to find out what the plan is?
Yes, I'd agree. We do similar things to that already in prisons and in schools. It's called the Channel Project, and we have intervention providers to intervene and engage ideologically with these men, invariably men.
But as you say, they wouldn't necessarily come back to prison, and they're no longer at school.
Of course. So we have to provide an off-ramp for any returning foreign fighters from anywhere like Syria, and that's got to involve de-radicalisation, rehabilitation and reintegration. Where possible.
Do you think there's enough intervention here? Do you think, in some sense, you know, there's this fear of offending certain communities by not intervening directly, by not speaking out about this?
Well, I'm glad to see that the debate seems to have shifted quite significantly since 9/11. That people no longer they no longer feel the need to differentiate so openly between Islam and Islamism, because it's taken as a given, where Islamism is the politicised and often violent form of it, and exploitation of a religion. To make that differentiation, we can then focus on a violent political ideology that all of these men subscribe to, and that's the focus of any work that we're doing at the moment.
All right, Jonathan Russell, thanks very much indeed for joining us.